Hello, welcome to the stream. Whoops, I am clicking all sorts of things. Here we go. Welcome to the stream. It's been like a week because I was out for the weekend celebrating 4th of July and my birthday and doing things out of town, so I wasn't at my computer. But that's okay because we're here now. And we're continuing the chill vibes with Mudborne today. It is a little frog game, little frog management game. You gotta breed frogs and collect the frogs and all sorts of stuff. Just getting my YouTube chat set up here. And there we go, it's visible now. But yeah, come hang out and chat or lurk in the background and just chill out with some nice music and background ambiance. In the settings here, let me actually switch scenes. Is my frog game working? Here we go. We're in the settings. I turned the music down because there's really not that much in terms of the music. But we've got the sound effects and ambiance up. Full screen. There's a bunch of accessibility options, which I really like. So I have tooltips expanded, some hints, high contrast, so they're easier to see. And yeah, we're in version 1.3.4. It didn't come out all that long ago, I don't think, and it was a gift from my friend Kat. So I was playing a little bit of this already. I've played 10 days of it, just at the very beginning, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm gonna get started with a little bit of a different frog this time. Do I want a red frog or a blue frog? I feel like a red frog is a little easier to see. It could be my YouTube frog because he's red. YouTube, wake up. Let's turn this music down. Mudborne, it's time to wake up. Where am I? We have been hibernating for too long and now we are trapped. Restore the pond so that we can return. Take this to guide you. And I get a book. Hey, how are you feeling? The name's Hopper. I brought you here once you respawned. Let me turn the music up again, actually. I brought you out here once you respawned. Pulling you out of the mud took it out of me. I'm not quite the froglet I used to be. The pond mother told me you'd be coming. Said you'll be able to help us out in restoring this place. I'm a carpenter, trained at the guild and everything. Anything you need, I can make it. Just bring me the raw materials and I'll do the rest. I can get you up to speed on everything I know. Respawning isn't great on the memory, but you'll get it back in no time. Anything else you need, let me know. Otherwise, I'll let you hop to it. So, I have to move my captions because it is blocking my items up here at the top. Let's fix that first. Let's actually pause real quick. Unlock those. Oh, but I had stuff here at the bottom too. Okay, hold on. Captions will go right here above my books. So you can see all my items here at the top. It is day 1. I should move my YouTube chat too, maybe. Let's move them. Just for now. There we go. Off to the side so you can see the top there. So it's day 1. Mild and it's dry today. Daytime, rainy, mild, and dry as far as the temperature and the moisture. So these are things, I don't know what these represent actually. But there's all sorts of help buttons and to get started, I'm gonna press G, and there's some learning quests, an overview of your compendium that frog mother gave us. And let me see here. Let me get everything set up so I don't have to keep going back and forth. No issues with the audio. Hopefully the music isn't too loud or too quiet. But if it is, certainly let me know. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna save and quit here. Go to modding, book pause. It's the only mod that I saw, but it allows you to have things pause while the book is open, and that's what I want right now. Very good. Learning. Guiding light. If you're reading this, then you've probably just had a bit of a rude awakening. No matter though, this guide will help you pick things back up. Each section has a specific theme. You can view all sections from the overview tab. When you're ready, click next to continue. Get moving. So let's chase some frogs. We can walk up and down stairs and ladders as well as through any doorways. And we can click to get across stepping stones to hop. And then we'll use our items. And then we gotta chop down a tree. Let's get out of here first. We can actually, so we can talk to this guy, but there's a few things in here that we can break apart or take with us. So there's nothing in here. So I'll close that and take it with me. I don't think there was anything in here either. So I am also going to break this down. I'm gonna leave the bed in here because I need a place to sleep. Something in here. So we got some boxes. We press E to expand our inventory, and we can put more pier pieces here, and we got some twigs. I am also going to take this box. I need to redo something in my book scroll, hotbar scroll. There we go. So, more boxes here with nothing in them, but boxes are good to both decorate with and to put your items in, of course. So I'm gonna grab that. Ooh. I ate some Draco flies. Found commonly across the ponds while it's raining, drawn to insects that make their home in the reeds. Catch this critter to log its preferred environment. So I do have bug net. So we caught the Draco fly. And what did I learn about it? Easily startled, it comes out only under the cover of rain to better hide its movements. It flits between the reeds that grow from the shallow water, finding easy pickings in the insects that make their home there. Waking footer. They're only active during the daytime when it's raining, and they are salty. So I'm gonna collect some reeds over here. And also, oh yeah, I need to cut down a tree. You can hold down the button. It's pretty accessible that way. And same with collecting, you just hold down the button and it'll collect it for you. So there is stuff on top of this building, but we can't get to it yet. The room is locked. Cut down a little bit more wood, some more trees. I do like this wooden lamp. I'll take it. There's some more boxes down here. I always like to look to see if there's stuff in there. Usually there's something that pops up if there's something in there. But just in case, I always check. Let's turn the music up a little bit. Okay. Pardon me. So there is some stuff to check out over here. There is also this large frog spa, which is furniture, and you can take these and move them to your base to keep the frogs where you want them to be. So right here we have flat stinkhorn spores. The spores of this species gather in the grass under cloudless skies. Okay, so they're not growing yet. Right? Oh no, that one grew. So I have a flat stinkhorn now. Very nice. Common sight across the ponds due to the basic conditions required. Grassy roofs of our structures provide perfect place for them for their roots to form. Okay. Also, eating insects makes you run faster. Speckled empress butterfly. Spotted around red lilies that grow in the water and they taste sweet. Where do I want to put my books? I got a compendium and an encyclopedia. So what else am I doing here? We already chased some frogs. We chopped down some trees. We opened our inventory for more storage. We need to trash an item because we can make more room in our inventory. And we need to open a crate, which we already did. We already checked the encyclopedia because there's 4 main books that'll guide you on your journey. F, G, M, and N are the hotkeys. So F is for the encyclopedia. Yeah. And G is for the compendium. Map is for the atlas, so M for map. N is for your notes. So, but we'll get to that. Lots of cute frogs. Let's catch a frog. We got a common green. The most hardy and resilient of all frogs. Able to adapt to any environment with ease. They are the base breeding stock for any research, the cornerstone of all species that exist today. They have a genetic code up here in their key. They have 4 across all of their traits, which is right in the middle. They are very average. And they like salty flavors. They also have a couple of variants. a larger, stinkier, and louder variant, and a smellier and more regal variant. Interesting. I haven't really delved into these variants yet. Quest completed. You check the encyclopedia, and we got to trash an item. Let's trash this white lily. We did that. Nice work. Now you've got a handle on things and can get back to saving the pond. If you get stuck on anything, be sure to check this guide. You can revisit any previous chapters whenever you like. As a reward for your patience, take this map with you. I have a feeling you're gonna need it. So we got a map of the area. We're in the spawning pools, and it's quite a big area, but we can't get to all of it right now. We can only walk around in the shallow water, which is the lighter blue areas. Some areas have stepping lily pads, but not all of them. So we have to travel to certain areas to actually get into some of the rooms we want. Come here, Froggy. Let's put the atlas there. What's our next? We inspected a frog. We caught a bug. Equip a frog. I forgot I can do that. And then they can follow me around. Very nice. I got a little frog pet. So. Compendium, what am I doing next? Bonk something. Oh, with my hammer I can pick anything up, and I can use shift to follow the grid, plant a tree, and then it also is talking about buckets, which are very important for getting various liquids, mud, and tadpoles. And they stack, so that's wonderful. Get some water, get some mud, and what was my other thing? Plant a tree. Let's plant a tree over here. Where'd our music go? Let's look at all the releases of this artist. Here we go. There we go. We got 9 trees set up right there to harvest later. Let's collect some water. Let's go back over here to gather some mud. Okay. We got a bunch of mud. We got the mud. We got the water. Sleeping in. If you find yourself waiting for specific conditions at a certain time, why not sleep on it? You can use a bed to pass the time, which can also affect other processes on machines, spawning, feeding, etc. You can hold R for 5 seconds to respawn into the last bed you slept in. Well, I'm right here, so I'm just gonna walk and sleep in the bed. Let's sleep until dawn. It's been a long day. So it's still dark out. But I kind of want to build something right here. Hmm. Okay. So we have a little pier here. I'm going to place a bunch of boxes. Not perfectly aligned, but along the back. Some small boxes too. There we go. I'll put the lamp right there. I'm gonna put one little frog on there. There's some red lily seeds that I can plant over here. I'm gonna put the books in here because I don't need to carry them with me, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, so I put it at the very beginning so when you hover over the box, it'll show the first item you have in there, which I think is really nice. What else? What else? I'm just rearranging the stuff in my pockets real quick. Cool. What else can we do today? We slept in, and then we've got our next book. And that's our notes. Discover notes, journals, and relics in the world and log them here to use your magnifying glass to unlock them. Okay. So let us see. We completed this. We can start our bug one. Look at the encyclopedia. We ate some bugs. Once you've eaten a bug, you can identify its flavor profile. Later on, when you're raising tadpoles, you'll need to provide some bugs that match the flavors they like, otherwise they won't grow into big, strong frogs. Eating bugs is all well and good, but they won't do your tadpoles much good. Sitting in your belly. Sometimes you'll have to share. Using your net, grab any nearby bugs to pick them up. Be sure to keep it handy, as you'll never know when a rare bug might spawn. There we go, and we got 20 Draco flies. Because we also will want to trade them with specific frogs. Let's see. We completed that one. Mushrooms. To start modifying traits, we'll need to get our hands on some mushrooms. Each mushroom has its own effect that can modify multiple traits at once. By combining mushrooms, you can completely change the genetics of a frog to form entirely new species. I inspected spores already. We can get a composter from Hopper. So let's go trade and get that with him. I would like to trade. So let's get a composter. Let's also get a cultivator and a crusher for the mushrooms, as well as a cauldron. These are all things we're gonna need to trade for. So we need a small crate, which I have at my place, so I'm gonna just grab a small plate. We also need a nursery and a feeder, so we're gonna need some more wood for that, for both of those. We'll cut these trees down over here. And where'd those acorns go? We'll plant the rest over here. We'll take... Which small box will we take? Let's take this one. So we already have that. We do not have the feeder yet, and we don't have the spawner. Cool. So we've made everything we can with Hopper's help without putting any blueprints. Let's inspect these spores because it's telling me to. So this is stout funnel. Find it to log the environment. So it's growing over here, so I'm gonna pick it. New mushroom. Balmy areas in a drenched environment. Okay. So we're gonna put 3 cultivators here. Here. And here. And I'm gonna put my composter on the pier right there. And our first compost that we can make is leafy compost. Let me get some more music actually. We got leafy compost. And we can unlock other composts that are more effective, but the leafy compost is going to want us to make first anyway. So we need leaves. Let's get 5 leaves maybe. 5 of the waterproof, which is a layer strip from lily pad leaves, and 5 logs. We also need an empty bucket. Let's get 2 empty buckets. Let's get 5 empty buckets so we can make 5 compost. So that'll be great. We have a mushroom growing out of the middle of our pond thing, which I don't like. So I'll dig that up eventually. So we made a composter. We're gonna make some leafy compost. Can I catch some more of these Draco flies? What is this? Pier flooring. What's that? Okay, I don't know. Let's inspect this. Reception key. Now that the hibernation is in effect, the spawning pools are going to be locked off. All projects can be put on hold unless otherwise directed by Doomro. Please proceed to the Pond Mother's pool to prepare and leave any active research. The caretaker will handle this and lock up after you. Let's see. For the caretakers assigned to this region, I'll leave a spare key over in the mud analysis lab if needed. However, you should stick to using Dream Transport as much as possible to avoid the worst of the storm. So we need to go to mud analysis. Let's go to our map. It's circled here, mud analysis. But I have a feeling it's not gonna be just easy enough as walking in there. Let's see. Do you have enough compost? We just have 1 compost. Let's go in here. This is project management. And project management has this predictor workbench to calculate trait changes from different mushrooms over generations, which is pretty cool. We also have Doomer's journal number question mark? An entry from a scientist journal. I've been spending some time recently thinking about the colors and patterns that we inherit from our traits. As we all know, the mycelium strands absorbed by frog spawn modify their traits, but they also cause tadpoles to take on the colors of the mushrooms itself, even after shedding. I'm curious to see if we could find a way to separate our traits from our patterns. We'd be able to create all sorts of different interesting combinations. We have active projects being worked on. Spawning pool projects, predictor improvements, mass production of frog spawn, ancestry research, progenitor development, improved mud management. And then we've got memory works projects, fragmentation analysis, memory preservation, memory restoration, Dreamlink technology, pool restoration, redacted and redacted. And then we have another of Doomer's journals from, this is 2 years later. Things have been going far better than I could have hoped here at Pond 7. The last few years have seen so many new breakthroughs and technologies come about. Unfortunately, I'm burning through resources and funding faster than the new research is providing for it. Although admittedly, I did use a lot of it on setting up the memory works. I'm gonna write to my fellow Yukar. Now she's on the High Council and she'll be able to put in a good word for me and the important work we're doing here. I'll send her some summaries of the new projects, the climate modifiers, the dauber, the newer croakwork mechanisms, and that should give plenty of ammo for her to use against the old stick-in-the-muds at the RXRA. Cool. So let us collect everything in here. All these flies. Okay. I kind of want these items too. Can I take this with me? No. I can take this with me though, the predictor. Thought I saw a frog in the blackness. So we're gonna bring the predictor right here. So we have a crusher and a cauldron for mushrooms. Put them on that little area. Crusher and cauldron, yeah. And then we can start breeding frogs together as well eventually. Okay, so we got the leafy compost. Let's put this book away. Okay, we made the leafy compost. We got a cultivator from Hoppert. We'll grow different mushrooms by using the different temperature and moisture cultivators, but it is boosted by the rain. So we're gonna harvest some mushrooms in which we set it up in the water during a rainy day. We can do that. Oh, we already did that. We already set up the cultivators in the rainy day. So we get some buckets back. Once we actually put the compost in there. So I gotta remember to take the bucket back. Let's collect another mushroom over here. So we have a little surface pool, one of the reflection pools that allows travel between the waking and dream worlds. To open the pool, you'll need to create a frog with the genetics that match the lock. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. But it's not something we have unlocked now. There is this other one. Can I go in this other one yet? Can I bring you a green frog? There's also another predictor over here. I don't need 2 predictors. This one is a 7 for the A slot. I forget what it stands for, and then 4 for all the rest. So we just need, and I have mushroom hints down here at the bottom too, because I need hints. Let's see. So we got the blue mushroom, so we can just start growing a bunch of those blue mushrooms. I'm gonna take this predictor with me and put it in the carpenter house because I'm gonna be here a whole lot. Put that right there. Can I get some more buckets, please? I have some questions. Eaten any nice bugs recently? Salty Draco flies. Far nicer than the stuff we have down south, but you have to brave the rain to find them. Butterflies, but they are too sweet for my tastes. Can I help you with anything? Actually, that ladder over there leads to a loft. Seems like there's some stuff stored up there. However, it needs a key, and I didn't manage to find it as I was clearing the place out. If you come across it, could you bring it to me? Also, if you come across any blueprints, bring them here, and I'll be able to make them for you. Okay. Who else is in the team? There's myself, a mycologist, a historian, and an engineer. I set up down here in the spawning pools in the previous carpenter shack, saved bringing all my tools. The mycologist went to the kindergarten in the west. It's been overgrown with some sort of algae that they've been trying to remove. The historian headed up to the central junction to get a head start on preparations for bringing the pond mother back through. The engineer went to the habitats to the east. There's been some flooding to the area, and we want to repair it before we respawn everyone else. Now that you're here as our geneticist, that makes it 5. We could be the Frog Force 5. No? That's fair enough. That's funny. Let's get some more music. I turned it off. Ruins are storytellers. What is this one? These are all by Brumbear. First one is like original for the game Ithia, Endless Wanderings. The game is kind of like a resource, not a resource management, but like a journal, like an online journal. And he's got some other music too. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm part of the team sent to this research pond after we didn't hear back for a while. Seems to have been pretty bad a winter that took you all off guard. Originally, we were here on a salvage mission until your pond mother reached out in our dreams. She'd managed to get a lot of her frogs into Tarpor, but it took a lot out of her. Respawning you probably took all her remaining energy, but she can rest easy now that you're here to get things back on track. Okay, let's trade. I need some buckets. And then I want to get, oh no, I need a pond skater to trade and get another hammer. I can get another axe. I can get another net. And that's all I need so far. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, what's in here? Logs? So we got logs, we got 30 Dracofly, and we got 10 leaves. Very nice. Let's take this with us. Smell frog house. Let's take that. What's down here? Oh. There's algae here. We can't... Algae bloom. A deadly algae bloom. I'll need to find a way to clear it before I can wade through. Fine, fine, fine. I'm gonna take that with me. I'm gonna take this light with me. I don't want to travel there because I think I'm at the corner of the map. Yeah, I'm over here, so it's gonna take me somewhere else. Where does this one take me actually? To a box with some leaves and twigs and pier and some wooden flooring. Very nice. We'll pick that up. Frog lantern. We'll take one. We'll leave the other one. Okay, so let's head back this way. Withering rot spores. Oh. Not ready yet. When will it bloom? I want it now. There we go. I just had to wait a little bit. Okay. These large blue puffballs are found throughout the pond, barely visible against the dark when at night. Oh, I have full items. Let's get rid of... What do I want to get rid of? Get rid of this frog. I don't need this frog. So I'm gonna cut a whole bunch more wood, I think. Use up my axe. And I don't have any room for... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this small bucket. Nope, that's not what it's called. It's a crate. Hey. So I got a light over here. I want to place this light right here. Actually, frog can go on the lamp. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna take this frog and put him on the light instead. Actually, I need to move this light a little bit. There we go. And then we take this frog. Oops. Take this frog and put him in there, and then he hangs out on the light. Very nice. So we also got this small frog house that I don't really know quite what to do with, so I'm gonna put it over here. And we got more compost, so I'm gonna put that in those two respectively. And let's see. Perfect conditions. Temperature depends on the time of day, but we'll be able to push those to extremes for the more hardy species using special machines. Moisture depends more on where your cultivators are, but it's boosted by the rain. Okay. Harvest mushrooms. So I need to get some more cultivators. And I remember in my personal playthrough, I was able to find some cultivators somewhere. I gotta look for that. Where is it? Where did I put it? I also am gonna put some stuff in these baskets. These crates, rather. So, I'll put leafy green stuff at the top. Wood. I feel like I need some wood stuff. Whatever. I'm gonna put all that in there for now. Same with the mushrooms that I'm collecting. Let's actually put some more pier flooring down. Make this a little bigger. How about that? I don't know how I feel about that actually. Maybe I'll do that instead. Move these. So I got the crusher and the cauldron right there. Got one more big box we can put right there. Oh, we got the withering rot mushroom we can put in here. Actually, let's move the mushrooms to their own box. Oops, totally did not mean to destroy that. Okay, I put one right there and one right there. I think that works for now. And then we'll put all of our mushrooms in here. We'll find another place to put some more of this ear flooring. Because I've got this whole area to really go about, so I don't need to. I want to explore a little bit more actually. Where can I explore? So I can go across here. Cut some trees down. Cut some bushes down. There's a box over here that I can interact with. It's got some stuff in it. Wood, twigs, leaf, and 5 small crates. And I realized I can use these crates for crafting stuff too. So let's take those. Chop these trees. Used that already. Okay, let's plant these Salt Grove acorns before I forget. Here's mud analysis, but it's a barred doorway. A warning sign posted mentions the door being locked in the waking world for hibernation. Okay. I'm gonna travel over here, see what we got hiding over this way. More froggies. And we have a large frog arch that I want to take. We also have some fireflies here. Marsh fly, actually. Not fireflies. Okay, let's see those. Marshfly. Spawning in small groups, they're drawn to droplets of water caught on lily pads. They're only active during dawn when it's not raining. Oh, it's 5 a.m. That's why the marsh flies are out. I don't need a frog here. 5 more buckets. We got some compost. And the cultivator. Perfect. Let's leave the boxes there. I don't need them right now. Actually, is this the only thing over here? Kinda. So I can also get these weeds from the deeper water. Okay, I'll delete that. Yeah, the weeds are, I don't know what to use them for yet. I can trade them for something. Don't know what yet, but we will figure that out. And then we do have these white lilies. Have I not been collecting them? I don't need shrub acorns. We're getting all these white lilies because they only grow in the deeper water. And we can trade them for something eventually. These acorns I can't do anything with anymore. Okay. More music. Seaside Kingdom is the name of this one. I think what I'm gonna do is actually change the music. Let's do Francis Bonin. Ooh, he came out with Epic Fight. That's probably not good for the Distant Shores. How about that? D&D tabletop RPG calm sea ambiance music. There we go. And now I don't have to worry about changing the music for a little while. So it's balmy, it's wet, now it's dry over here. Hold on, where am I going? Where am I? I'm over here. I need my little carpenter friend. Hey buddy, I'd like to trade. Okay. Well, I got 10 more composters. I should make more compost. I got more logs, I got more peer, I got more going on. So let's do 10 more composters. 1, 2. So we got 1 here. 1 here. One there. I got a bunch in the water. I want to do some out of the water. So let's get a path going over here. Okay. Where are we doing this? Oh, I can't do it on the mud, only on the grass. Can be placed on grass for decoration and construction. Okay. So let's do some composters then. I mean, cultivators, rather. I should get another composter. Just so that I have it over in that area. We'll trade for it. Come on, Hopper. I'd like to trade and get another composter. Thank you very much. Oops, I didn't have room for it, so it's just hanging out there. Should I just put it in the mud? Or put it in the middle here? Because I can just walk right over it. It doesn't like block me or anything. Do I like it there though? I don't mind it there. Turn that music down just a touch. Put leaves. Waterproof. And logs. Let's do 28. Let's do 23. Because we only have 23 buckets. There we go. So we'll start making the compost over here. Oh, there's some mushrooms I can gather. There we go. So we'll grow some mushrooms up there. And we'll grow some mushrooms down here. Eight. 5. I don't have enough buckets to make more compost. We have another big crate. I'm gonna put in the water here. Actually, what I'm gonna do with this crate is put it inside of this one. We'll have some big crates. We'll have flooring. We'll have the pier over here. We'll have more cultivators. Yeah. And then since we have the big frog arch, that'll go right there. Yeah, we need to get more buckets. More buckets. Sir, please trade me. I need waterproof. I probably put that in one of my crates. So I need to always have waterproof on me. Mushrooms there. Waterproof in here. So waterproof and logs, right? I don't remember. I don't remember what I need for like anything. $90 buckets, that should be good. I don't need any more buckets. At least not for a while. There we go. We still need to harvest mushrooms. I don't know when it's gonna... What does it say I need to do? It's not raining. Maybe take a nap. Okay. It's not raining, so I'll take a nap after I plant some of these white lotus seeds. Deep water. Catch more of these sweet bugs. And plant that there. What am I doing again? I don't even remember. Okay. So we need to go to sleep in order to have it be rainy, I think. So I'm gonna go back into the carpenter's shop. There's stuff down here actually. So there's a bird perch, medium frog house that can hold 2 frogs, and a large frog house that can probably hold 3. So I'm gonna collect those so I can take some frogs. I don't know what to do with the bird perch, so I'm not going to take that. And let's gather some more bugs. Used up my net, so I got a new net. And I need to get a water skipper or a water strider or whatever it is, because I need to get a new hammer eventually. So it's time to sleep. Let's commune. Press to dream. I haven't done that yet. I am pleased to see you survived the respawning. A guide that I gave you should set you on the right path. You have a long journey ahead, but I believe in you. Start by restoring the lost frogs and the rest will follow. Okay. What do we need to do? Do we need to trade anything? We don't. So we got more compost. We need it to be rainy, and it's just not doing it. So central pool is going to be the first one we go to, I think, because it's got the 1. Pontoon pool is 2. Service pool is 3. Northern pool is 4. I think that's the order that we have to do it. Doomeral's lab. How do I get to Doomeral's lab? Oh yeah, I have to get rid of all the algae. Okay. Oh, hi, Chuck. I am playing Mudborne. It's a frog management sim. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't see you. It is a little cute. You breed frogs and you build up your sleeping colony, and I'm only on day 3 so far, but my friend gifted it to me for my birthday and I've been having a really fun time playing it. It's got some great ambiance, some great background sounds. This isn't music from the game, but I've got some chill music playing in the background and I'm just having a nice evening. Nachos for dinner sounds good though. I'm probably gonna take a break and make a microwave meal that I have. It's like a salmon gochujang, spicy salmon sort of thing, so I'm excited for that. I'm gonna turn the music down just a touch in my earballs, ear holes. But yeah, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Mushrooms are growing. Harvest mushrooms. This chapter is if it's not raining yet, it says to take a nap. And it's nighttime. So let's sleep until the morning. Maybe it'll be rainy. Light showers forecasted from 8 to 1. Or 8 to 3? 8 to 4? Yeah, 8 to 4. I can't do military time. I used to do it all the time for one of my jobs, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head as easily. So we've got a couple more of these bugs I'm gonna capture. Here's another... No, it's just a normal frog. I can get up here. Pressure plate. If I had a very heavy frog, I can use it to hold this down. And we have a bothersome fungus spore. Try using a cultivator in these conditions. Find this mushroom to log it. But can I pick it up yet? It's not in bloom. Okay. I gotta set up a cultivator in the mud over here then. But, oh, these ones should be ready, right? This one's ready. Yay, I got a new mushroom. Let's see. Tell me about this mushroom. Oops, I was typing in the chat and not clicking on this. The bright fruits of this mushroom stand out against the darker mud pools that it favors. If unchecked, it can crowd the pools it resides in, making them useless for research purposes. So it's warm and damp environment. They do not bloom if it's raining. Okay. Good to know. Let me go back to my... It's not time yet, so I'm gonna go back to sleep until it's raining. Wait till daytime. So daytime is 12, so... Light showers are happening now. Collect my bucket from these cultivators that are growing my mushrooms. Light showers are not helping as much as I would like. But, you know. You can only do so much, right? You have some more compost here, so I'm gonna throw that right there. Moisture, normal. Temperature, balmy. How do I get this? How do I get this not normal temperature? Drenched. Why are you all normal? Hold on. Normal. Is it because it thinks you're on the... I think it's because it thinks it's on the freaking pier. Let me take the compost out of here and break this in the water. Compost there. Okay, now it's wet. Yeah, I gotta break all these. It's good to know, but I gotta get better about snapping it to the grid, I guess. There we go. And it's immediately growing the mushrooms now, so I should know better. Let's get the compost out of here and grow some mushrooms. These also have buckets I need to collect. I made it so many buckets, so I don't even need to worry about it anymore. Let's get these Draco flies. And reeds. Nala's doing good. She's hanging out with my parents. She's been there. We dropped her off on Friday because we went out for the weekend, for the 4th of July weekend and for my birthday. So, she's being spoiled and hanging out with Grandma and Grandpa. She's got her cardiology appointment that I got to schedule in September to follow up on her heart murmur. Oh, we collected the mushrooms. So we can actually move on. Mushroom Master. Later you'll be able to harvest the spores themselves and form all sorts of interesting new mushrooms. For now, you just have to settle for all the wonderful natural permutations. How boring. As a reward for your progress, take this compost recipe. I think you'll find it very useful. So we got more compost. Compact compost, in fact. And we'll put that in there. Cool. So the compact compost is going to last longer. And that is made up of twigs, salt, and logs. Man, speaking of Nala, I miss her. I haven't seen her in days. We got a medium frog hut and another medium frog hut. No, a large and a medium. I forgot about that. How do I want to organize this? We'll put another frog right up there. Hop to it west. Let's see. Box of frogs. Now it's time to actually start with the job we've been tasked with and get to restoring all those lost species. Through the use of different mushrooms, we can modify the genetic traits of our frog spawn. Depending on the final traits, you can create all sorts of weird and wonderful frogs. So I already caught a frog. You can ribbit with space to lure nearby frogs towards you. That's fun. I've also released a frog already. And I've gotten some frog furniture. So the birds and the frogs. Now that you have some frogs, you can use one of Hoppert's spawners to collect frog spawn. Putting 2 frogs together in the spawner will start the process of them kissing. Just don't stand there watching them, you weirdo. Once they've finished kissing, you'll have some fresh frog spawn ready to modify. So I want to do this. Where do I want to do the frog spawner? Right in front of project management. Let's do that. Yeah, so she hasn't gone to the vet quite yet. I'm still saving up money to pay for the cardiologist because it is quite expensive even with her pet insurance. But she's scheduled to go in, so it's July, August, September. So she's scheduled to go in 2 months. So I'm hoping to have the money together by then. She also has to go and get her dental work done. So that's another cost on top of it that'll do when I have the money for that as well. But yeah, it's just a follow-up appointment for her heart murmur. She has a grade 2 heart murmur, so it's pretty minor. But they want to make sure it hasn't gotten any worse or that she doesn't have any other heart defects that we don't know about. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cheaper this time because we already established care for her and I did the pet insurance like right at the same time, so I'm hoping that they'll cover or reimburse me for part of it. But it's the damn specialist fees that really get ya. And really get me. But yeah, she's not doing too bad. Nothing that's put me at alarm as for her health. It's just a checkup. Okay, so we've got, what else have we got here? We've got a feeder and a nursery. So let's put nursery here and feeder in the water right here. There we go. Can I pick this up again, actually? I want to snap this to the grid. There we go. Snap them all to the grid. There we go. Nala has had to have some teeth pulled in the past, though, so I am kind of worried about her dental appointment. I've done my best to try to clean her teeth with these special cleaning wipes, but she really hates it, so it's really hard to make her do it. So I just kind of have to hope for the best. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Put the pier back. Oh no. Ugh. Do I have to pick this up again? I think so. Where'd the pier go? There we go. Okay. So let's put this stuff back in here. We got mushrooms. We got more mushrooms. We can probably make some magic mud now, huh? Let's put this stuff away. Put all the leafy green stuff in one. We've got flowers down here. And I think I'm gonna carry these or let's save some of these bugs actually. Should I put them in a different storage? Yeah, I'll put them in different storage. Half of those, half of those, half of these. And then gather frog spawn. Oh yeah, I need to catch another frog. Let's catch some froggies. We need one more frog. Come on. Common frog. And then I'll put you guys in the spawner. Go to sleep, and then we'll come back and have some wonderful baby frogs. And actually, I've been playing for a bit over an hour now, so I'm gonna take a break and get some food. And be back shortly. Let me actually get the frog spawner, and then I'll be back shortly. I want to get to... Okay, common green frogs. Let's get these. Frog spawn out of here. Okay. Now we have some frog spawn, we can start working with our magic mud that will allow us to modify traits. Magic mud is formed from the combination of mushrooms and mud in a cauldron. For this chapter, we'll need some stout funnel. Check your encyclopedia for more info. So yeah, I'll do that after I come back from my break. Thanks for hanging out with me so far, or watching back on this VOD later. I will be back shortly. Where's my be back button? There we go. All right, hello, welcome back. I am Ghost. You can find me at Art Ghosts online, and I am playing some Mudborne today. Let me actually turn off this light that's just dark. There we go. So I'm going to be playing for just a little while longer. I've been playing for about an hour and a half. We are playing Mudborne, which is a little frog management game made by a little indie game developer, and I got it for my birthday. And I think it's 20% off right now on Steam. So if you like the game, definitely check it out for yourself. Here's another one of these. Let's break that down. I need a mud skipper, or the water strider, not a mud skipper. I don't know where to get more of them. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of compost here. I just don't know what to do for these. Leafy compost. I can collect more of these mushrooms, though. And you can stack more than 100 in a stack. That's pretty cool. So let's add our mushrooms. Okay. We got, from those 3 mushrooms, we got 5 powder, 1 amplitude each. Okay, let's go to our cauldron here and put in our bucket of mud. And our powder. Where'd the powder go? Okay. And that made what we need. Which is this magic mud that has +3 amplitude. And then, what do I do with that? I take the fish spore, the magic mud, and some water. Put that together, and we get the tadpoles. So we'll get that in just a little bit here. It's morning time, but it's rainy, so I don't think the striders are gonna come out. No. I'm gonna cut this tree down. That's not the axe. So let's go in here. So we ground up the mushrooms. We made the magic mud. We just gotta get our tadpoles now. What do I need? While it's raining, I'm just gonna keep collecting as much of this mushroom as I can. I don't know if I will run out of it, so I'm gonna be careful. Okay, so we got our bucket of tadpoles. Let's add another bucket of water. And another bucket of water. Let's put this bucket of tadpoles in the feeder. And put some of these and some of these and some of those for the food. Can I put more tadpoles in here? I don't know. I'm gonna put 2 more frogs in the spawner. Okay, cool. We have another one. And that can go there. We've got a large frog arch. Where do I want this one to go? I'll put that one right there. So you got these blue frogs now. Vast mudlurker. This hefty species towers over its siblings, not moving too far from its habitats. Their bulk make for a useful counterweight in engineering projects. They also like sweets. So let's capture his friend. You can put some more in here. And then we can put 2 vast mud lurkers in here and get a crossbreed that way. We'll put another one in there. And I'm gonna carry this one with me as like a weight. Actually, I'll put that guy in there, and I'll carry this one around me as my pet so that I can use him as a weight. That'll be great. Cool. Got more frogs. So that will still make... Okay. Interesting. Let's plant more of these. Oh, wonderful. We got our vast mud lurker frog spawn, which we can put in here in a moment. These are also the vast mud lurker tadpoles. Got so many mushrooms. Oh, put all this stuff in here because I don't have a use for it right now. I do have the salt grove acorn and those 2 flowers. Actually, I feel like I'll need another one of these guys for something. I wonder if I can mix one of the vast mud lurkers with common frog. Let's see what happens if I do that. Maybe I can get a variant. Yay, I've got those mushrooms growing. I was worried those ones wouldn't grow. I need more compost. Compact compost. Twigs, salt, and logs. twigs, salt. There we go. Let's do 23. There we go. Oh, let's make another mushroom mix here. We got 6 out of that one. Let's make it in the cauldron. We got enough mud. Cool. Let's put... I wonder what would happen. Amplitude, nobility, and odor. I wonder. +1 amplitude, nobility, and odor. Let's see. Let us see. Let us do something with that. Oh, so only some of them are... Okay. We can put that in there. Let's take out these frog spawn. And let's put in... Ooh. Let's put in this one, the normal one. With... Oh, it doesn't need 3. No, it doesn't need 3. Need some water for the tadpoles. So we'll try that. These can go in here. Let's hook in another water. Perfect. keep our eyes out for some mud skipper or the water skippers, water striders. It's got to be in the sometime in the dawn, right? Let's put another one in there, but let's put this in there. I want to amplify it just a touch. Let's release some frogs. I don't need all these. Okay. I don't know how to use this thing yet. Starting frog, prediction setup, possible outcome, extra storage. Okay. Well, bucket of tadpoles. Got another bucket of tadpoles. Another frog spawn. Could do that. Oh. There's so many of these. I shouldn't delete them. I need to release them. Just filling up my inventory though. There we go. So where am I going now? I should go to that first reflection pond. Already got the tadpoles. I got new frogs. We've come across some clues on variants. And there are various relics that can be activated by using specific frogs as genetic keys. As you discover more species, you'll be able to unlock them and the paths they reveal between the waking and dreaming world. A lot to be getting on with, but I believe in you. Good luck and take this. Perfect. So I got some more large frog arches. I'll put this one right there. And this one right here. I think if we go this way, it'll take us where we need to go. Yeah. Oh, I hopped right in. And now it's all the reverse. Oh, and I can go through it. Okay. Go again. What do we do here? Distant pools. A map of the southern region in the dream world. Okay. So we got them out for this one. Which I think we can... There's new frogs, first of all. We got a new frog. Dozy Dreamer, a mirror of the waking world and as abundant as their less dreamy counterparts. Their slightly boosted traits said to be a reflection of our own dreams and aspirations to improve. New mushrooms. Wooden lantern. Do I want that? I do want it. Let's use a chattering bell. Odor modifier -1. Ribbit modifier ×2. Kinda want it. Let me have it. I guess it's not ready yet. Oh, here's some. The huge caps of this species are swollen with water, drawn from the grass by unquenching stems, often used by frogs to get a quick drink without having to venture down to lower levels. Chilly areas with a damp environment. Okay. What's down here? Treasure chest. Stone treasure chest. Treasure discovered. We got the workshop loft key. Very nice. Is that the only thing up here? Can I take the chest with me? I can. Ooh, cool. I can hold a lot in there. Okay. Powering expander. Not in bloom yet. I want them. Hibernation note. A severe winter storm has been spotted making its way to the pond at an alarming rate. All staff, researchers, and general workers, please head to the central junction immediately and meet with the pond mother as soon as possible so your hibernation process can begin. Do not bring your belongings, leave them in the habitats. The caretakers will ensure that everything is kept in order. All caretakers, please meet at the spawning pool so that we can get started on preparations. Anura. Okay. Oh, that mushroom's ready. And we got the new mushroom. And we actually have 7 different traits that make up the overall genetics of a frog. Amplitude, nobility, odor, umbrage, ribbit, audacity, and saturation. Over the course of the journey, you'll master all 7 of these traits. Amplitude is how big a frog is, and that's those big blue guys. We don't have anything other than We don't have any of these other guys yet, so I don't want to mark them off. Lower umbrage means a more chilled out frog, and even extremes. This can even cool the temperature nearby. That's pretty cool. Well, a long road ahead. Playing God. To get things back in order, you'll need to work your way around the pond, restoring species as you go. To start with, you'll need to create some specific frogs to allow you access to the dream. You should already have a vast mud lurker from your previous quest. If not, you need to make one. And then we went to the central pool. Wonderful. So we did find a predictor already. We also need to get a breeder. Scientists here have come across a problem to solve it with a new machine, the breeder. Now you can access the dream. You can get inside the mass breeding, get the blueprint, and have Hopper craft one. And I also got some dream mushrooms, and I checked the reception notice. I do need to find the reception key from probably the pontoon pool. Northern pool. Reception is in mud analysis, so yeah. I need to get into the pontoon pool because there's no other way for me to get to this little area aside from the pontoon pool. Okay. Let's go to Hopper in the dream world. Because I got the loft key now, I can go to the loft. Let's get these guys taken care of. Because moon jellies are what? They're slimy, and the dozy dreamer likes them. Right. Okay, Hopper. Found the loft key. Ah, great job. Thank you so much. I was hoping it'd still be lying around somewhere. I'll have a proper look later on and try to organize this mess. Feel free to take up anything that might feel useful up there. So I can make a quantum lantern. Or a quantum lamp. Very nice. I still need a pond skater. And let's do this to open up the lock. Oops. What is up here? We got some treasure. Looks like a blueprint, maybe? Yeah, the predictor blueprint. So we can make the predictor now instead of having to find it. Okay, so the ancient gateway. Any frog, heavy frog with max amplitude, and any frog. We got just the frogs we need. Let's do that. I do want to take this back for breeding. Storage, blueprint. Okay. We got a blueprint. Fantastic. It always makes my day to learn something new. Looks to be a special prediction machine to try different genetic combinations out. I'll add it to my inventory for the next time we trade. Thanks, Hopper. Looks like you got some fungus growing in here. Loading mold. Can I collect it? No, I cannot. Why can't I get up there? 72444. Oh. Okay. Reception. That's mud analysis. Oh, mass breeding is open? Treasure chest. What was that? Breeder blueprint. Very nice. We also got the breeder prototype. Left to their own devices, frogs breed naturally outside of spawners. That said, they do seem to prefer them, perhaps for safety reasons. However, the natural rate of frog spawn production isn't enough for the number of projects we have ongoing, especially since the new funding was approved. We've been working on a new machine to solve this. This breeder supplies a small localized environment tailored to the needs of the species, and allows them to multiply at a much faster rate than normal. The special tank for the frog spawn and tadpoles makes it easier for us to gather what's needed, and seems to make a comfortable housing for the frogs. Okay. Let's collect these flies. Dream fly. Let's see, what do they taste like? Sour. Slightly smaller than its waking counterpart, as hibernators always have trouble remembering the correct size of things. Their dislike of rain makes it an uncommon sight for travelers of Terporial. Okay. Anything in project management? No. Just a bunch of these flies. Oh, I could have grabbed that up there too. Let me do that before this breaks. I got another blueprint. I like to trade. So I don't need a predictor, but I do need a breeder. Which means I need wood. So next place I need to get to is here. The pontoon pool. And what do I need for that one? Oh yeah, and I unlocked the ancient gateway and I didn't go in there. Let's get this wooden lamp. And I have no more way to deconstruct anything. I would like to trade these quantum lamps. We can go back to the other place. I need to go figure out how to get to the pontoon pool. So there's some lilies I should be able to get over to. Top hat. Royal Mudlurker. I didn't. Oh yeah, I did crossbreed them. Okay, I was like, well, how did that even happen? I got a new one here too. Okay. So we got the Royal Mudlurker, which, what is their genetic code? Oh. Okay, okay. They just have slightly more. And then the Dazzler. Okay. This is what we need, folks. So let's breed one of these, one of these. I got one of those. I got that and that and that. Let's hold on to those ones, actually. Also got more mushrooms. This time dream mushrooms. I'm also disappearing into the background. Oh no. Probably means it's time for me to wrap up soon. Webcam, green screen. Yeah, I'm disappearing. This works for now. So I got 2 treasure chests at the end of my pier. And I can put all this stuff in here. Okay, so shift can just grab it and move it. Perfect. And we'll put flowers in their own one, and the memory gel we'll keep in here. Put flowers in here. We got some big toads. Fancy toads. That can go on here. Got a bunch of compost. Okay. So I have these quantum lanterns that I really like. I want to try to shift some stuff around. Oh, I can't. I can't move stuff around. So let me put this and this and this here. What am I missing? My hammer. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh crap. There's no way to get over there. Is there? Oh, I need a heavy frog. There we go. Big boy helping out. Now I've got the frog with the top hat. Okay. So I got a small frog house. that I cannot grab. Very sad. This is mud analysis, which also some more frog houses that I can't get. I don't need these normal frogs. I do need more wood though. And I did plant these here earlier. Which, how did I get over here earlier? I don't even remember. Oh. 5 more buckets, some twigs, and some leaves. I don't think I was over here, actually. Unless there was another way to get over here. I don't think there was. Oh, there was. Go over the central pool, cross over, go down. Whatever. I'm not paying attention. Marsh shrub. Is it this guy? It is that guy. Okay, so let's go to this pond. Very nice. Let's catch some more of these. More frog houses. I wasn't able to get... Oh yeah, because there was no... Not in the dream world, and there's no stairs over here. So that was the only way to get over. Bucket of mud. Butterfly. Dream orchid. Ten more buckets. Mirror shard. Who do I trade that with? Okay. Stone lamp. It says it doesn't work, but it clearly does work. Oh, meta-analysis. I can walk around in meta-analysis now. And we got a treasure. We got the reception key. And another predictor. Let's see. Mud limitations. With the new hybrid mushrooms being made over in kindergarten, we've been really able to form some complex mud solutions. Usually we're limited to just 3 modifications per cycle, but thanks to the new mushroom splices, we're now able to double that, which gives a lot more room for rapid changes over less generations. Also, just being able to move stock up and down 6 levels within 1 cycle is a lifesaver. Sometimes I feel like half my job is just constantly putting the same batch through plus 3 amplifier cycles. Once the newer spore cultivators have finished being tested, we'll be able to have some in-house here in the spawning pools. I'll be counting down the days. Cool. So we can go to reception now. How do I get over here? Because now I can get that. Now I can get this treasure chest. What's this? Jelly polyp. I have to dig them up. Oh, they grow into the jellyfish. Okay. Let's see what is over here. The shipping boat. Shipping closure. With the current hibernation order in effect, all shipping and commuting routes across the pond have been closed. To all skippers, all boats are to be kept moored up securely with additional ties in place, and all doors and portholes locked up. Once this is done, you can proceed to the Pond Mother for hibernation preparation. If you still require a key, please come see me over in the residential dockyard immediately. Okay. No insects here I can eat? I guess not. I'm gonna go back through the pontoon pool. And then we can go to reception. Oh, actually, I want to go back to this northern pool. Or, I mean, the starter pool. Central pool. That's the one. Because we were able to go through here. Oops, no, not here. This way, I think. Oh yeah, I still gotta go through that archway. That way. Oh, I can't get that chest until I go to the service pool. But, you know, I'm almost to reception anyway. Let's just go into reception. Green stool. A small green stool, and it passes the time faster than normal. That's cool. I can't pick it up. I can't pick this armchair up either. Damn it. Anura's journal. The hibernation process has started, although it was slow uptake at first. We haven't had to evacuate for quite a while, so I think some of the frogs thought it was just a drill. We've started with the froglets and the nurses. Once that's finished, we can start off with the rest of the staff. It's taking a lot out of Rana. She hasn't had to move this many frogs into torpor before, let alone under time constraints. The air is already noticeably colder, which is a worry as it's only been a couple of days since the storm was spotted. They weren't joking about this being the most aggressive they've seen. We need to move faster. Interesting. Okay. So we've moved up here. We need another fat frog. Come with me. Here. Okay. So we need to go to that other pond, which I need to actually get out of here now. Out of the dream world and back to the awake world. There we go. So we need to get one of these guys. And then go to reception. Come right here, and we have unlocked that. Quest completed. Reception key. We got a way north. Meet the historian. Let's meet the historian. So we can go up here. We need 155555 for the traits at least. Oh, he's sleeping. Can we go more north? We cannot. What's over here? Northern pool. Ooh, we need 2 generations. So we need 4 straight across, except for Umbridge and whatever the other one was. Oh, and then we need to move that down. Okay, interesting. So it's a two generation lock. Can be read with a magnifying glass. Northern pool. So we got some mushroom hints here. We've got a big one here. And that purple one. Just gotta wait for this guy to wake up because I want to talk to him now. Wakey, wakey, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's chop some trees down. Can I not chop this? Why couldn't I chop that? Oh, it's because I was holding my magnifying glass. Whatever. Oh, there he's awake. Let's talk to him. Oh, hello, YouTube, is it? I didn't realize she had sent a Mudborne. My name is Dendro, and I was directing the rescue team here at Pond 7. But now that you are here, you will be able to start getting everything back on track. Regrettably, when I came down here to meet with dear Hoppert, I must have triggered something. The stepping stones deactivated behind me as I hopped. Regrettably, I must apologize. It was very clumsy of me. I shall need your help to reactivate them. The reflection pool up there should lead to the correct mechanism. However, it is an ancestry lock. I'm told ancestry locks do not just look at the frog's own genetic code, but look at the previous generation's codes too. There is a lab near the workshop that was focused on ancestry research. The machines and notes inside could help you comprehend things. It's currently locked up tight, but as luck would have it, I have the spare key right here. Go and check through the lab and see what you can find out to help open that pool. Cool. So we got the historian. The next pool we need to open requires the frog with specific ancestry. With the key Dendro gave you, you can access the Ancestry Research Lab. It should have some helpful resources to help you understand how it all works. With the progenitor in tow, you can now try making the frog needed for the northern pool. We need to go from one set of traits to the next in a single generation. You'll need to be clever with your mushroom combinations to make the changes needed in one leap. Okay. So we'll take care of that next time, I think. We got more of these little guys. Cool. We'll jump back over here. Let's put these all down here first. We got a lot of tasks to do. 41% through the compendium. But probably not that far through the game, huh? Guess I need to get the breeder. Oh boy. So let's get the spawner. Actually, let's put some stuff away. Please go away. Let's see. We have the ancestry lab key. Flowers that go here. Those shards can go there. Mystery mud, or the regular mud can go there. We can grow some more trees if we want. Let's go back here and just put these all away. Moon critters. Oh yeah. Where was the ancestry room? Mass breeding. Service pool. We need another heavy frog, right? No, I don't think we do. We already got over there. So we got the pontoon pool. We need the service pool and the northern pool. Ancestry research. Right here. Ancestry research. There we go. Lets you view the previous 6 generations for any frog along with those ancestors' traits. Nice. A lot of the reflection pool network relies on specific ancestry, reading back through previous generations' traits. However, up until now, we've mostly just depended on keeping meticulous records of each new generation to track its ancestry for predictions. This new machine we've been working on utilizes some of the same technology the pools use, albeit more simplified than those ancient designs. Given any frog, it can accurately record the last 6 ancestors of their traits. Oh, welcome back, Chuck. Yeah, dinner was pretty good. I had like a Korean salmon gochujang sauce. It was delicious. And we have discovered some treasure for the progenitor, which I have gotten right here, so I don't need to build it. Actually, I do need it because... Okay, so this is a Gen 1 frog. I do need to build a progenitor because I don't have a hammer with me anymore to pick it up. Okay. We'll deal with that. There's also a bridge here. Oh, yeah. That's that one. So we need to get to... We already got there. I need to get over here so that I can check something out. Here we go. 5, and it needs to reduce the amplitude. I need to reduce the amplitude somehow. Cool, I don't know how to do that. And I'm gonna wrap up here in about 10 minutes because I've been streaming for longer than I anticipated. Oh, those ones disappeared. I should probably set up some cultivators, huh? I should probably get some more of those. Start farming some more mushrooms where all these, where all those signs are. So I did find the progenitor. I just need to bring this to the carpenter so he'll build me one. Found a blueprint. Oh, thank you, Chuck. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream originally because I was, you know, recovering from being out all weekend for 4th of July, but I'm glad to play this and chat for a while. It's fun. This game has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you like meticulous kind of sim management games, because I think it can get pretty particular with the genetics for your frogs, so I think that's pretty cool. So amazing. I haven't heard of these machines, but I've heard of these machines but haven't come across them yet. They let you divine the previous generations for any frog along with their traits. Add it to my inventory. Progenitor. So I need logs, memory gel, and memory shards. I also need to get this breeder. So I need a small crate and some wood. Actually, I already said I should wrap up here, but I'm like getting so wrapped up in what I am doing here. Let's do this one. Let's do this. This. Bucket of water. Oh yeah, I was gonna breed these. Get some more dreamers in here. Oh, whoa, I just put that into a box somewhere? Oh, wow. Okay. So let me pick up... Oh, I can't pick up the small box. I don't have a hammer. I can't pick up any boxes. I don't know where to get the strider from. Like, I've been trying to look for this bug, but I can't find it. How do I get to this relic? Frogham marker. I don't know. Let's get another cultivator. Wait, no, yeah, I was gonna get some more wood, huh? Wood, memory shards, and some of those. Let's see what this will do for me. So I need to get a small box. This. A bucket of water. Okay, I can get to a bucket of water. Okay, so I have the breeder. Steady amount of both frog spawn and tadpoles, so. Put that there. I really need to get the water strider just so I can pick some of this stuff up. Bucket of tadpoles. Go in there. Previous 6 generations of any frog. There we go. I'll put that there. I'll capture a big fat frog here. Have him follow me around. That's mass breeding. Oh, it is closed off from the outside. I guess I was thinking it was open, but it's not. So that's amplifier ribbit modifier. Amplitude -1. Okay. What happens if I make powder with this? I get 3. Perfect. I get mud. So that's amplitude -3 and saturation -3. So let's see what that does for these frogs here. 5, 5. Amplitude. Let's try these. We're just trying new things. I don't even know. Royal Mudlurker. Okay. 777. That's fine. Let's actually get a Royal Mudlurker. I want that one instead. Very cute. So the last thing that I'm going to do, I think, for this stream, and I'm going to play this next Tuesday as well, I believe. But I'm going to go up here and go into the Nexus, which I have not done yet. So this is the world between worlds. It kind of connects all these different places. See, here is a wholly different map, the residential district in this place up here. We would not have been able to get to it otherwise, so let's see. Marina's journal. Saw a strange boat coming from the southwest region today. It wasn't one of ours or one of the mainland boats. The hull was so damaged I couldn't even make out the insignia there. It wasn't following the shipping lines either. Seemed like it didn't even know about them. I imagine it was one of our Pond 6 neighbors out fishing. A lot of their transports are a bunch of junk and they just use whatever they can find. I'll have to contact the captain there and ask him about it. Might be worth lending them our shipping map so they can at least get around a bit easier rather than getting stuck out in the sticks. Oh, and there's a chest up here. What did we get? A rare golden relic can be given to Shauna to unlock a special item. Cool. Is there anything else I can do over here? No bugs. I'll just collect some weeds and stuff while I'm over here. Okay, we'll go back. Is there any place else in this Nexus I can explore? Over here, maybe? Pressure plate. I got just the buddy for you. Very heavy frog. There you go. Yeah, I definitely plan to play it again. There's a lot of story mode to continue with, so I think there's still a whole lot more to do. And it's not like there's so much to do that I get overwhelmed with it, so yeah, definitely check back out on the replay later. Okay, Gateway Nexus. The gateways in Pond 7 are a unique relic. We have no record of them in any of the other ponds, and yet there's numerous ones scattered all around this area. These ancient doors are incredible creations. After being activated, they form a path to a small group of islands seemingly in the middle of nowhere. We've called this area the Gateway Nexus. While dreaming travel through the reflection pools can speed up some journeys, you still have to physically cover the same distance, minus a couple of shortcuts in some places. Not all frogs have an affinity for the dream. Interesting. Okay, so we've made it across here. We can walk across here. Empty lodge. We have a house with a predictor and a progenitor. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm putting this relic in here. Ooh, there's so much decorating we can do. I'm excited. Let's sleep till dawn. Let's actually, wait, hold on a second. Let's commune. We didn't commune with our frog god yet. The pools grant you freedom to move throughout both worlds. There are lots of forgotten places that still exist here in memory. Head to the northern pool to continue your journey. Okay, it's just giving me hints. That's what commune does, I guess. And what else can we do at the bed? 5-day forecast. Oh, I have not looked at this before. Night showers, light showers. Night showers at night. Cool, 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 cool. Nothing in either of these. What's this? A little cute little froggy. Ah, wonderful. So we have our own little house here. And there's other places we can get to, such as over here. Ooh, are these lightning bugs? No, they're still just marsh bugs. Marsh flies. We'll still collect some of them. And this is a lift. So let's go and get up here. This is another ancient gateway to kindergarten. It looks like it needs to I need to find the matching gate to activate it. Okay. Up here is another one for kindergarten. Okay. So we haven't unlocked that one yet. But I think that's the next location. Yeah, kindergarten is the next location after distant pools. Service pool. I need to do service pool. Hold on. There we go. And I need to get... We already unlocked reception. We unlocked the ancestry research. We did not get through emergency reserves yet. We'll do that next time though. For now, let me go into my little house. My new little house. I will save here. And yeah, I hope that you will join me next time. Watch through the VODs if you missed any of the stream, if you were hanging out or lurking in the background. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Where'd my music go? Why is it so quiet? Here we go. But yeah, if you don't already follow me on Patreon or Coffee, I post a whole lot of my art and other updates there. And it's patreon.com/artghosts, ARTGH0STS. I also do have campaigns going to help pay for Nala's upcoming cardiology appointment for following up on her heart murmur. So thank you again. And I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon members that support me each month. Without their support, I wouldn't be able to save up as much as I do on the side for helping pay for these yearly vet visits. They do add up. So I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will be online streaming on Sunday to draw. And then next Tuesday, I'll be playing some more Mudborne. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.